Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I am doing this presentation at 3 p.m. in Dr. Zeki's office. I am extremely thankful to him for all the help that he has given to me so far. And I thank him in English, thank you. I thank him in German, danke. I thank him in Turkish, merci. And here, the topic of discussion is the functions in C. If you really want to master C, you must know how to write functions because by C program is often considered as a collection of functions that interact with each other. This is also called modular programming approach, where each function is designed to perform a specific task. And task specialization is a part of human civilization. And a function, as I said, there are two categories. One is the system supported function, for example, square root, exponential, log, or defined by the C system in the math library. Whatever we want to do or whatever function that we introduce into our code is called user defined function. Here is a function where we calculate factorial. Where we know factorial of n is a product of 1 times 2 times 3 all the way up to n. And here is the function. The function has a name called factorial. It has a return type integer and it calculates the value in the temporary variable answer and then it returns the answer. So this is the structure of a C function. Over here is this is the return type. This is the number of input. This is the answer. Since the function accepts one integer and returns another integer as the answer. So if you want to write this function, you must provide the interface which should go at the top of the code, which I will show you the next. Here is the overall complete setting. You have a main program. This is the main program where you call the function here. And then this is the function. In C, a function will always go after the main program or main function. And here is the prototype. In the prototype definition, we say what is the name of the function, what are the input and their data type, and what is the return value. And remember, without a prototype, the function will not be compiled because when the compiler reads the code from the main function, when it comes to line 9 where you are calling fact which is not defined before, and so the compiler will flag an error. This is why we should always have a prototype before the use before the actual function. So there are three things you have to note here. One is function prototype, function definition, and function call or invocation. This is the function definition where we work out all the details, whereas the top one is prototype, which doesn't say how we get the answer. And the function is called by using the name, which is called invocation, or function call. These are the three elements when we write a function that one has to know. The next the next 5 or 6 slides, I'm proposing a lot of example problems that you can solve by writing appropriate function. You just glance through them. You don't have to write any functions. We will discuss it in the class when we meet next time. However, I have one more slides that I have to talk about is the use of random number function. The random numbers are very popular with respect to any programming language, because with a random number I can simulate an event or I can simulate a system. For example, throwing a dice or going from north to east, etc., or the arrival of a person in a supermarket. All these things, all these real world events can be handled using random numbers. So random numbers are widely used in any program or in any code that simulates a real life system. And here we play a game where we ask the user to guess a secretly chosen number, which is the random number. And I want you to look at the source, which is a good place to go look for something. It is called www.c++.com, and I will continue discussing this in the class. And these are the videos that I prepared for the first part of the course. I may introduce a couple of more videos depending on how the class goes and how the class is responding. I thank you for your patience, and you have a great day. As always, please solve the questions given to you in the learning assessment quiz and bring it back to the class tomorrow. That way we can discuss it to know what the right answer is. Thank you again.